This year, our big focus is positive energy, playing with a lot of energy, being dynamic. And so my goal is that the people in the stands and players across the field look over and say, man, I wish I was playing with those guys. The word we use to summarize that is great passion. I guess this one's for my offensive coordinator, Phil Grahams, because he drives one, but I guess it would be a Dodge Charger. It's a combination of speed and power. We've talked about that a lot as a team and with my seniors, and that's going to be you're competing for 4 quarters. Being in great shape, being relentless, being in great shape for 4 quarters, being focused for 4 quarters. And I think if we can play 4 quarters of football each and every week together, we'll have a very successful season. A lot of excitement, a lot of misdirection. We run the fly offense, which makes us very unique. Now it's being termed as the modern day offense with the fly sweep. And so we're excited about that component. We're excited about the passing game, and we get a lot of players back, and so that helps. So I think it's a good side of the ball that plays with great enthusiasm, great passion, and I think they'll continue to do that. Our defense is going to be relentless. They're going to fly around, they're going to compete. A great group of senior leadership on that side of the ball that's going to push and drive and motivate the whole squad each day in practice, and I think that's going to provide great results come game day. I think offensively, it's going to be DeAndre Weaver, our quarterback. He played much of the year injured last year with a high ankle sprain, so I'm excited for him to come back and hopefully have a healthy campaign and lead our offense. I think the biggest thing is improve each and every day, continue to grow as a family, play together, and we talk about the price of success, being positive, being relentless, improving, competing, and everyone is weak. And I think if we can do that, I think it's going to prove to be a very successful season. Yeah, and obviously as the roster gets bigger, there's people who, there's finding a role for everybody, because I think everybody on the team does have a role, and I think that's the biggest challenge. Obviously, there's more people. There's more depth, and people aren't playing as many minutes, but I think it's very important to stay connected with each player. That's one thing that I think my staff and I are continuing to work on all the time. Yeah, no, I think the fly sweep I like it because it involves a lot of different athletes. And depending on where your talent lies in a particular recruiting year or typical year, you can have a great quarterback who can run for a lot of yards. You can use a sweeper. I think a sweeper is a unique position in the fact that a lot of times it's a player who might be too short to be a wide receiver and not heavy enough to be deemed a running back. And so we've been blessed with we've got a couple of them coming back this year, and so we're excited about that. And I think the misdirection, the ability to spread the field, as they say, both vertically and horizontally, is a great asset.